Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Garrison versus Star STR, and this is going to be a $20 money match. Also, if you want to play for money yourself, make sure to check out the Coliseum Discord link down below in the description. We will see Garrison win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot 40 versus 41. Opening hands, we have Droll, Lubellion, Genroku, Valor, Called By. They have Dominus Impulse, White Rabbit, Dormouse, Nib, and Dominus Impulse. So Dominus Impulse and Nib do conflict a little bit, but you just have to activate Nib, then Dominus Impulse. We will go ahead and start. So I think I've seen you on ladder. I mean, they do have 1,157 rating. They have 130. Okay. Activate Lubellion, grab out Bystial Magma Mutt. And then now normal Genroku, activate the effect. Tribute Go Special, bring out Fadra. And then Fadra effect, special summon back out Genroku from the graveyard. Then go ahead, make Striker Dragon. Sure. Then make Seal. Okay, I guess that's fair. Gives us something to banish for the Bystial Magma Mutt here. So activate. And then go ahead, banish Striker Dragon, special summon out. And then effect a search during end phase. Tribute for Lubellion. On summon, activate Nib. Go ahead, tribute the field, pass over token. And then activate the Seal effect to go special. Then in response, go ahead and chain the Dominus Impulse to shut that down. Set Called By, end phase, search out Baldrake, then pass turn. They draw into GWC06, so they will go main phase, normal Dormouse effect, chain Valor onto that, and then make a Lizard Dose, and then on summon, go ahead, Called By the Dormouse, which I know gets punished extremely bad by a Bystial. But I feel like you have to do it there. Otherwise, they just banish Dormouse anyways, and then they just continue playing, and you just lose. So now, Lizard Dose effect, banish itself, make the token get dropped down to 800, and draw into TB11, and then they drop Droll. Sure. I mean, the opponent's happy with that, because they weren't doing any more searching. Then they go set, try to Baldrake in end phase, but it's not a quick effect. Draw on the Droll for turn, and then main phase, activate Baldrake. Try to banish Nib, chain Dominus Impulse, and also there's a trap engraved, so it will be destroyed there. That is not good for them. Battle phase, go ahead, swing with token, and then try to pass, activate TB11, set Impulse crazy. Yeah, they just go ahead and admit defeat. Said card is busted for sure. New Impulse, should have normal summon Baldrake for Lubellion. Yeah, like the odds of them having Dominus Impulse there, I don't want to say it was high, but I don't want to say it was low either. Like, having a Dominus Impulse or an Imperm there was definitely, like, a real possibility. So they could have went ahead and just tribute summon for the Baldrake to attempt to get access to Lubellion. Now on to the next game, we have Nib, Imperm, Pydra, Lancia, Imperm. They have Ash, Talons, Thrust, GWC06, and White Rabbit. So we will go main phase, normal Pydra, effect. And then grab out the Sangan Summoning. Also searches it, which does play in the Droll. And then activate Summoning to go ahead, grab out Genroku. And then discard Nib. Activate Genroku. Okay, so just getting rid of this card, thinking that our Lancia will probably hold them back enough. Summon out Genroku, use those to go into a Seal. And then set, pass, draw into Cat. And then draw phase, Lancia, normal White Rabbit, effect, get hit with Imperm. And then battle phase, go ahead, try to attack Seal. Seal effect, tribute to bounce back the White Rabbit. And then Seal effect goes special, chain Ash Blossom. And then main phase 2, activate Thrust to go ahead, set D-Barrier. Set the GWC06 and pass turn. Okay, so what do we draw for turn here? We draw Gravekeeper's Inscription, which you can activate this. That way another player can banish cards from the graveyard. So that way they can't, like, Bystial or anything. So main phase, but I was going to say we do need to activate Summoning, though. We need to go ahead, grab out Pydra, and then discard the Inscription. And they said, wait, my bad. We're going to grab out Chandra instead. Okay. I guess trying to play around Ash on Kaiman. Normal out Chandra, because this does play in the Imperm harder, because you can Imperm this in the battle phase, but you cannot Imperm Pydra because they have Summoning. So go ahead, swing, and then on the attack, D-Barrier, call Synchro, bring out Fadra, and then activate the Fadra effect, special summon back out Pydra effect to go ahead, search out the Sangan Kaiman, and then swing for 16, and then swing for 17, And then we will go main phase 2. And then use Pydra to make a Striker Dragon. And then use those two to make SP. SP effect to go banish. Okay, so getting rid of the... Oh, okay, we're just going to link off in the moon. Okay. Fair. Yeah, like when we saw Bystial's game 1, it was like, okay. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if there was Fiendsmith in the deck. And they did choose to go first this game. So it's like, okay. Like, you know, it's becoming a little bit more obvious. But they may have also just gone first because they had stuff like Bystial Lubellion in the Reganged. Then they're going to go ahead and make Moon. Then turn Moon into Requiem. And then Requiem effect Tribute go special. Bring out Lacrima. Lacrima effect go dump. And that's going to dump the Engraver. Engraver, shuffle back Moon, the special summon out. And then we will now, I was going to say Requiem in the DDD, I'm assuming. So go ahead, bring out the Necroquip Princess, and then overlay to bring out the copy of DDD. And then go ahead, pass, draw Dominus Impulse for turn. And then they'll go main phase, normal cat effect. Go ahead, get hit with Imperm to shut that down, and then they admit defeat. So going on into game number 3 now. We'll see Maliss go first. Opening hands, we have Sangan Kaiman, Pydra, Imperm, Nib, Talons. They have GWCO6, Magmamut, Ash, D-Barrier, and Cat. So even if all goes wrong, at least, you know, they're not going to get Synchro summoned on. But that's fine, because, you know, they do play Fiendsmith stuff, so at least their deck's able to do a little bit more through it. So set D-Barrier, normal Cat, and then activate the effect, try to banish Trap the Draw, and they Imperm that. And then now they could just link off, go in the Link Decoder, activate Bystial, banish, special summon out, and then activate Cat and Magmamut. So go ahead, summon out, pay 300 to search during the end phase. And then go ahead, link off to bring out Red Ransom, and then Red Ransom 1, Link Decoder 2, special summon out, go ahead, search out Field Spell, and then link those off in the SP. SP effect, go ahead, banish the Red Ransom, activate Red Ransom, special summon out, go ahead, banish the White Rabbit. White Rabbit, pay 300 special, activate the effect to go ahead and set the TB11 directly from the deck, and then on resolution, activate Nib, and then chain SP, banish itself plus the Red Ransom, and then tribute the White Rabbit to pass over a token. Field spell, banish Dormouse, Dormouse, pay 300, special summon out, and then activate Dormouse effect, go banish Cat. Go ahead, make a IP Masquerena. End phase, grab out Druisworm off the Bystial Magmamut, and then bring out the Red Ransom and a SP. And then go ahead, pass, draw Lacrima. So the IP can still go ahead and make like Hearts Cryptor on the opponent's turn, even though we already have like SP out. So it's not like IP has to go in the SP, but draws into another normal summon. But Sangan Kaiman can search out Genroku Special Pydra. So we can actually make use of both of our normals here. So normal Lacrima, effect, go ahead, dump Engraver. And then they let this go. And they could have activated SP to banish Lacrima to attempt to shut down all the Fiendsmith stuff there. And then they said, all I know is TB11 and Druis. And then make Requiem. And now nothing on summon Engraver. Shuffle back the Lacrima to try to special summon out. That's fine. And then link those two off. Okay, link off Nib and Requiem. Summon out SP. SP to banish IP. And then they're just going to chain IP. And then chain SP to banish itself plus IP. And then now they could chain SP to banish itself plus SP. Then IP will resolve. But that's not very great. I guess we could chain TB11 in response then to still make a Cryptor. Okay, or they just let that go and then bring out a White Binder. So can I still not attack directly? Yes, they still cannot. So now bring out White Binder effect, go banish the Requiem, the Dormouse, and Red Ransom. And then activate the effects. Special summon, go ahead, banish Rabbit, and then new chain link. Red Ransom will search, and White Rabbit will summon. And then go ahead, search out the field spell for more follow-up. White Rabbit set MTP07, and then now activate Talents to take Red Ransom. Sure. Enter battle phase, attack into the White Binder, activate Sangan Kaiman, and then chain Ash Blossom. Yeah, this was just never going to be enough, right? Because even if they went like search Genroku special, Pydra Genroku special, they still have like, even without GWCO6 set up, They have Druid Swarm that could go banish, reestablish a link, and then have a banish. Yeah, and that's like without them even knowing about D-Barrier or GWCO6, but just Ash on Kaiman just ends the game there. So they go ahead and admit defeat. Said Ash crazy. Yeah, it was. Had custom hand. That was a weird board to break. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like whenever they start with like normal summon Maliss name, you hand trap it, they make Link 1, they activate Bystial. It almost just always feels like you just lost the game at that moment. Like, Maliss name plus Bystial name is just so good. It's so good. But they said, yeah, GG's, GG's. Down to play another time for a run back when you're free. See ya. Okay, sick. So, hopefully we'll be able to see these players play again. And for the time being, though, we end up seeing Maliss take victory here over the Fiendsmith Bystial Tenpai deck, the Triv deck. This deck actually did get a lot of tops at YCS Birmingham. And alright, with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.